until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
What's poppin', Degeneration X? If you're a wrestling fan, you know where that came from. All right, you guys, it is me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I am here with a brand new Spill the Tea episode. So, oh Lord, bitch tail, broke tail is back at it again with his antics on social media. Last week, Martell decided to take to Instagram once again to try and air out his ex-wife, Melody Cherie. She has dropped the Holt child. I'm so sick of this nigga. I really am so sick of him and the fool wang, but it's my job to report on the tea, so I got to report on this. Let's get into this latest, I don't even know what to call his shenanigan. The latest shenanigans of Martell Holt. So Martell, I guess, got in his fifis over the last few interviews that Melody has done, where she discussed, their custody case and him and Sheree Whitfield dating. By the way, I've seen some of you ask, where's the interview with Melody and Miss Vanessa? They are coming. We're still working out dates. But anywho, so he was in his fifis about that, and he took to social media and he first posted this quote that says, "Good co-parenting isn't spreading lies on social media." Then he posted a 4-page letter. "I'm sending you a 4-page letter, and I am posing with the kids. And when I write him, he better send it on time." Okay, anywho, so he was like, "Melody, stop lying, girl," about court and custody, and even the little childish Martell forgot to make the kids a lunch. LOL. I told my kids they were eating at school, in which lots of kids do, boo. I'm 2-for-0 in court, and she is 0-2. My attorney is 4-0 against her attorney. The courtroom isn't social media, boo. Judges hear facts. If you have anything else to say, Mel, make sure I'm there for my side of the story, because we know you do say anything for social media. I'm requesting full custody because she's had over 24 people since our separation, with only a few being her family members watch our children. Bet y'all didn't know that. Including Marcus in my city for 2 nights while Melody flew to another state without informing the father of anything. I asked Melody if we could not allow men to watch our children, and she said, "I do what I want." Months later, Marcus's husband was left alone watching my children. I don't like that. Not saying they're bad people, just saying that's something Melody and I both were against initially. All I ask is that I have the first right of refusal. If she is unable to keep the kids during her time with them. This is something most moms would want, a supportive dad who loves their kids and would rather keep them than sending them to multiple people when a mom is too busy. We get the kids on every other week. We know that sometimes things may happen or come up when we have our kids, and that's okay. Really, it's okay. Okay, you guys, it's okay. I'm not tripping. But my issue is the excessiveness of different people watching our kids. Stop saying that I'm not acting like a supportive dad when you know I am, girl. I've been a more active parent since day one before. And then it gets cut off right there. Child, I read it like that because that's how he sound. If Co-parenting isn't about spreading lies on social media. If co-parenting isn't about taking everything to the public and social media, then why are you talking about this in public? If you so 2-0 and she's 0-2 and your attorney is 10-3, if you doing the damn thing in court, why are you taking this to social media? According to you, you damn near about to win custody of these kids, which is a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. I mean, at this point, we all know not to believe nothing that this man says. But let's talk about the fact that he said that she's had over 24 people since their separation watching the kids. Okay, Martell, I don't bit more believe that at all. Are you mad because she's booked and busy? Now, mind you, when he posted this, Melody had literally just touched down in the Hamptons, where she was out there doing business, schmoozing with the elite, and he was at home sitting on the couch probably eating KFC. So I'm like, are you jealous or are you mad because she's thriving and you're selling print on demand wine? Like, make it make sense. Like, I feel like you're jealous because her business is continuing to grow and yours has been at a standstill since you guys separated and divorced. Your little publicity stunt bullshit with Sheree ain't working. And I feel like he is in his feelings about it. I really, honestly, truly do. Like, if you were booked and busy, maybe you wouldn't be so focused on what she's doing with her time with the children. She can't help that on her week where she has the kids that she has to work. Somebody has to be there to be able to clothe them, to feed them, to buy them gifts. Let's not forget that Christmas that she said you didn't do nothing for them. Let's not forget she's paying I think she said she was paying like the kids' school tuition or something like that. And one birthday, you didn't do something for the kids. Like, somebody got to be there to afford, their amenities and the things that they need. We all know you can't afford it. You can't even afford to buy no new clothes. You can't afford to even buy you a new pair of tennis shoes. You can't even afford to buy some K-Swiss. So I think that's really why he's mad. And then the second part where he's talking about the fact that she left the children with their uncle Marcus, and he said that he asked Melody if they could not allow men to watch their children, and she said, I do what I want. First of all, these ain't just no random niggas. This is her brother, their uncle, whom they love and adore. This is not like she dating some nigga and leaving the kids with some random ass man. You have a problem with Marcus because he's way smarter than you. He's way more astute than you. He's way more successful than you. And he don't take your bullshit. And on top of it, you have an issue with him because he is gay. Because he is gay. And that's sad that in 2022, your big grown ass got a problem with your children's uncle being gay and being married. I feel like you got something you need to tell us, because why do you care? Why do you care? That man is not doing anything to them children. And the fact that that's even like the connotation of what you're trying to imply, or that their gayness will rub off on your children, is the most idiotic thing that I've ever heard in my life. And I greatly take offense to it, because my brother is in fact gay, and my brother in fact has been a father figure to my son. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful to God that he was there for him when his own father was not there. So to just even say that, write that, type that, you look crazy. You really honestly look crazy, and you really need to work on your homophobia, because it is raging and it is blatant. So there was somebody that wear as many tight clothes as you, I would think that you would be in every gay bar on the weekends, child, singing YMCA. Like, nigga, please. Then you was talking about the fact that she left the kids with their uncle through marriage. Like, this is family. This is just not like no regular people on the streets, sir. Then when this man said that he felt like he should have first right of refusal over who watches the kids when she can't be there to watch them. First of all, this is not a contract negotiation for you to be using first right of refusal. She's able to have whomever watch them kids on her time that is suitable. Okay? Nobody says nothing when you have the kids and you run over there and leave them with your drunk ass mama. But okay, that's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. But like what? Like, sit down. You got way too much time on your hands, and you always want to sit up here and say you are the more active parent. Use a goddamn lie. How the hell was you more of the active parent when you was too busy spreading your dick all around Huntsville, sir, and making babies? Explain it to me, because obviously when you all were married and working with each other, Mel was the brains behind everything. That's why you got nothing in the divorce. All your ass was doing was walking down and going to construction like sites and nodding your head. Yeah, you probably know how to hammer or something, but as far as the logistics of work, yeah, if anything, if you even were the more active parent, it's because Mel was doing all of the hard work. She was the one doing all the paperwork and the negotiations and the contracts, because we all know you can't read past a third grade level enough to even do that. So make it make sense. And it's obvious that Mel is a very much hands-on mom. So stop it with always trying to come for this lady's parenting. Then he went on to write a more of a Instagram press release that he decided to type in his text and post. You don't even know how to do a press release correctly. Like you're supposed to write it in your notes, you dumb. So then he write, my son kids, she stated that I hit my son 25 times and hit him on the head and made him bleed. She didn't contact me to ask what really happened. She contacted her attorney and they took my kids away from me. I won in court because she lied. How sad is this? Now I'm suing because when she made those accusations, she kept my children away from me for 56 days. This was the reason I wasn't filming with her starting in January. She made me miss my baby girls, Mariah and Malia's birthday. Mariah used to cry to stay with me before those 56 days. Afterwards, she cried twice because she missed her mom. I love that she misses her mom. Her mom just went about it the wrong way. Right now, Melody is in contempt of court on more than one thing. If you guys knew the real Melody, you guys would unfollow and no longer be fans, just like everybody that once was her friend are no longer her friend. God didn't tell you to go. He told everybody around you. Well, you better read, Miss Sassy Pants. You worked hard on that, child. At least he spelled some things correctly this time around. But my thing is, once again, this man is telling, lies. He's telling lies. But your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. Now I see why Melody performed Heard It All before when she was here in St. Louis. If you have not watched that video, make sure that you do. But child, if y'all believe anything that come out this man's mouth, please do not believe nothing that comes out of his mouth. Please do not believe anything that comes out of this buffoon's mouth. The reason why he couldn't see his kids for 56 days has everything to do with Martell and not to do with Melody. Okay? Child, oh Lord Jesus. Just know that this nigga is a lying motherfucker and he is a sociopath and he's a weirdo and he needs help. Like I said, when she agreed to start back filming with him again, that this was not going to work out, that Martell has not changed, not one bit. That is, in fact, not the reason why she wasn't filming with him. Don't believe the hype either on that. Like, everything that this man talks about is just lies. He just spews lies constantly. I don't even think Martell at this point knows reality versus whatever metaverse this nigga head lives in. He already looked like the Martian by the head, old penis shaped head ass nigga. Like, I just cannot with him. Like, he is just an embarrassment, an embarrassment. And I'm like, dude, your kids are already old enough, especially the oldest two, to know what's going on. Melody recently just revealed that she found out that the kids have been looking on social media. They're seeing certain things. So you think that they not gonna find out that you out here bad talking their mama all on social media, calling her a deadbeat mom? And I'm like, how the hell you calling her, out of everybody, a deadbeat mama, when your other baby mama, let's talk about that, your mistress baby mama, left y'all 1-year-old son in the car. He didn't had a cold since it seemed like he was born. She up feeding him popsicles at 5 o'clock in the morning. She spent all her time on social media flicking that Wolverine hair of hers. She don't got no job. Like, make it make sense. But Mel's the bad parent. Why don't you ever go after Ariane, who's obviously unfit, in my opinion? Why don't you ever go after her? Oh, because she's complicit. You got her wrapped around your finger. You can say and do whatever you want to do with her dumb ass, because she ain't got the money to afford to take your ass to court. Both of y'all broke, allegedly. Both of there sitting, looking like y'all sitting waiting for Wick to come through. Y'all both are just destitute. That's why you gravitated towards her, because child, birds of a feather flock together, and y'all ass is flying across the Atlantic. Child, you need to be focused more on that little chick and not Melody. Not Melody. But we all know you ain't gonna say nothing about Arian, because you still want somebody to go fuck in the middle of the night, because you know she gonna open her legs like a fool, allegedly. Child, girl, get this nigga off my screen. I told y'all I had been saying I wasn't gonna talk about them as much, but he just irks my soul. He really truly does. But let me tell you one thing, God don't like ugly, and whatever is in the dark shall come to the light. So Martell, once again, when he posted this, what did he do? He deleted it. He deleted it because he knew that he was tripping. He knew he was not telling the truth. And once again, he's fucking himself in court. He really truly is. This man is just a whole disgrace. Ugh. As soon as I was about to wrap up this video, I saw that Melody had in fact released her own statement regarding everything that happened over the weekend with Martell. So she took to her IG story and she wrote, I haven't been on social media except to post because I've been traveling/working. But I had a little time today before starting my day to scroll. So I want to say I will speak on this latest fiasco if and when my spirit leads me to, not what or when anyone else thinks I should. It's not as urgent or necessary to me because the majority of y'all are wise enough to know what's really going on and decipher the truth. Also, I've stayed away from discussing embarrassing and hurtful things regarding my children, even when asked to discuss on Love and Marriage this season. I will continue to protect my kiddos as much as I possibly can and look out for their safety and well-being physically and mentally. So yeah, it'll literally take God saying go for me to say anything pertaining to details of what is truly going on. I will say this, the custody case that is open, trial hasn't even started. Lastly, I have not requested less drama and more prayers. Not sure where that came from. I appreciate and love those of you who are praying, but I also appreciate the ones who are putting in action and recognizing that no woman should continue to be taunted, emotionally and mentally abused and slandered because she walked away from a toxic relationship. To the survivors of such, I commend you and I'm rooting for you too. Well, that was a very classy statement. She said what needed to be said. Anything else can be left, behind the scenes as it should be, because the children are what is most important. Anywho, let me know what y'all think about this whole thing down below in the comment section, you guys. Let's talk. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.